Welcome to TrueNorth Business Consulting's presentation of a business makeover. TrueNorth Business Consulting focuses on health and wellness practitioners, but we can help all service providers. You are the expert of your business, but when it comes to legal, marketing, insurance, and project management, you may get confused. Whether you're starting out or it's time for a different approach, TrueNorth Business Consulting can help at TrueNorthBusinessConsulting.com or info@TrueNorthBusinessConsulting.com. And today we're going to have our presentation of a business makeover, where each month we'll bring some tips that can help your business. And the show will continue in just a few minutes.
Are you sick of bouncing from fad diet to fad diet, and yet you don't know where to turn for lasting dietary guidance? Diet Grader is the solution you've been looking for. Real results through balanced nutrition. At dietgrader.com, you will find the features necessary to actually reach your weight loss goals and, at the same time, provide yourself optimal nutritional health. We are confident that you will see and feel the difference with this nutrition solution. We are so confident that you can try it free for a week without obligation. Stop by dietgrader.com today for your free week. You'll be glad you did. Acupuncture works. According to the patients of Robin Sessa, a licensed and board-certified acupuncturist, she has helped relieve chronic neck and back pain, manage their autoimmune diseases, relieve their repeated sinus and respiratory infections, and assisted with infertility issues. Robin graduated from the New England School of Acupuncture, one of the top acupuncture schools in the country. Her successful practice combines her 20-plus years of background in the health and fitness industry to give you a whole health approach to balance your body, build your immune system, and decrease pain. Robin Sessa Acupuncture is located at 366 Massachusetts Avenue, Suite 103 in Arlington, Massachusetts. Call for an appointment, 781-643-4599, or via email at robinsessa@verizon.net, ROBINSESSA. The Institutes of Medicine, Medicare, and Medicaid declared disease prevention, health education, and health coaching as the most urgently needed additions to mainstream health care. Health educators and coaches are being sought to help consumers navigate the healthcare system with a clearer understanding of what is causing the individual's health issues and guide the patient toward what they can do to take control of their symptoms. The National Institute of Whole Health is a 32-year-old professionally accredited Department of Education licensed organization that is currently offering a 16-week online training program with a 3-week self-directed practicum and a final paper requirement for certification as a health and lifestyle coach. This cutting-edge integrative and whole health training program contains evidence-based courses in nutrition, food chemistry, communication skills, health psychology, integrative anatomy and physiology, and much more. This credential would be a great complement for any allied health professional, and certainly personal trainers or fitness instructors. The online courses offered by the National Institute of Whole Health provide you with top-ranked, in-demand training, continuing education contact hours, and new services, knowledge, and skills to serve your clients and increase your revenue stream. Go to wholehealtheducation.com or call 888-354-HEAL, 888-354-4325.
Welcome to TrueNorth Business Consulting's presentation of a business makeover. And this month we are going to focus on effective writing. I teach alternative dispute resolution at a local university where I review the topics of negotiation, mediation, and arbitration. Although I'm an attorney, I believe litigation is expensive and people can collaborate on a better solution to their problems. I realize that the role plays that I give my students involved in are a discussion, and this can be the case with small businesses where parties are talking to each other. However, there are many cases where a small business owner needs to write, so writing effectively is important too, versus talking. An example, You purchase a desk, and time goes by, and the desk is peeling, which you did not expect to happen within 6 months. You spent money on the desk, and you still have the receipt because you kept it, and it says that it can only be returned within 30 days. It's unfair because a desk should last longer than 6 months. So, what would be your next step? Yes, I would say make some phone calls, but sometimes people are not responsive over the phone. It's quick to give you the brush off. My thought is to take it to the next level. This is worth your time and your patience to pursue. In the example I just gave you, not only should this letter be sent to the store where you made your purchase of the desk, but also to the manufacturer of the product of the desk. Please make a phone call to find out who the decision makers are. Just don't send it to whom it may concern. Try to find out the person, or is there a certain customer service department that handles this? So let's brainstorm. What should you say in your letter? Who you are, what you bought and when, and why are you dissatisfied? What was your expectation and how was it not met? What would you like them to see? What would you like for them to do for you? And your contact information. So the thought is that manufacturers want to meet or exceed your expectations, so you tell other people to buy the product. They surely don't want unsatisfied customers, and then what happens? You're going to tell other customers not to buy their products. So many times I am called by my friends to look over something and infuse it with some mystical legal language because I'm an attorney. Is it necessary? Look, unless the person reading it is an attorney, then they are not going to understand what you are saying. And more than likely, they're not an attorney. What you can do is look up consumer protection laws in your own state and see what sort of protections and suggestions they offer. My state of Massachusetts has a form letter to send that consumers can send out. It can usually be found at the state's Secretary of State's website. However, if you are involved in a contract dispute or something involving a large sum of money, then you should definitely use an attorney. Okay, what's next? Mail it. With a plethora of technology, people want instant communication, so email is often used. I think it should be one of the tools, but sending it by post is still preferred because it says you took one extra step, that it's important to you. Send it with the return receipt so that you know it was received, and what that does is they do not have to sign for it. That's return receipt with signature. What the postman will do will just rip off a card and then send it to your address saying that it was delivered. So in the end, write down what you mean, and make it happen. Thank you for listening today. Are you a health and wellness practitioner, a massage therapist, a fitness instructor, an acupuncturist, or perhaps a life coach? There are, of course, many others. Then you may benefit by looking at the TrueNorth Guidebook for Health and Wellness Practitioners. Within the guidebook, you can find information on planning your marketing strategy, a review of insurance protection, the legal elements of business, and project management simplified. For more information, please go to www.TrueNorthBusinessConsulting.com to buy yourself a copy. TrueNorth Business Consulting provides expertise and guidance with the most necessary elements in your business, whether you are starting out or it's time for a change and you need new direction or a different approach with expertise designed especially for health and wellness practitioners. We evaluate your business for the following mainstays: legal, contracts reviewed, legal issues research, and business entities examined; insurance needs assessed, liability coverages analyzed; project management, business planning issues addressed and process education provided; and marketing, strategy planning and campaign development. We also offer services to educational institutions for help on their business programs. If you are interested in our consulting service or our educational program, please contact us at info@TrueNorthBusinessConsulting.com. See you later.